Okay, welcome back. This is another review on the basses that I own. If any of you guys have been following me lately, you'll know that I am on a quest to find basses that don't cost a lot but give you a lot of value. So this is one of those such basses. This is the Harley Benton. I believe the name, I might get this wrong, but let's see. It's the Harley Benton MM 85A, and it might be SB is the last thing on the end of it. I'll show you. I'll give you the link to the how to buy this in the description on this video, so you'll be able to pick up one of these yourself. It's a no-brainer. So I'm going to go through it and give you some sounds and kind of show you what this thing can do. This is pretty nice. You can take it out of the box and probably gig with it. So here we go. We're going to do some sound samples. Okay, we're going to get some sound samples now. I'm going to go through the controls again to show you what we have in this bass, and then we're going to go through some quick sound samples. I'm not going to be able to do every possible sound, but I'm going to show you how this is 4 basses in one. Alright, let's start with the controls. The controls are master volume. You have bass. I'm sorry, that's treble. Treble, and then we have mid, and then we have bass. And these are I believe they're all boost and cut. All right, so those are the electronics. We don't have a pickup selector because we have this 4-way switch that chooses these individually split coils. And these coils go in order from this way: 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So and there's a bunch of different combinations of parallel and series, and I'm going to show a description from the website, but I'll do the best I can in the video right now. But in terms of what these positions do, the first position are these two coils 1 and 2 in parallel, and they'll kind of give you more of I'd say a P sound, a P-ish sound, or P-like sound. And then you have the second position is coils 2 and 4, which is more like a jazz, and it does get pretty close to that jazz sound. And the one in the middle is really the funky one, right? That is position 3, and that gives you coils 1 and 3 in parallel, coils 2 and 4 in parallel, and then the whole setup is in series. So that gives you a kind of a big sound for whatever you might want to do, whether it's soloing or whatever. You just want to kind of have a big old punch in the chest sound. Then we have position 4. Position 4 is just this front pickup, front coil, which is coil number 3 on, and then position number 5 is 3 and 4 in parallel. So let's go through the sounds. Well, let me give you the rest of the actual body. We got massive bridge right here. Let me show that to you. And then we have this. I believe this is a basswood body, or as Davey 504 would say, basswood. And then we have maple fretboard. Let me see if I can show that to you. Maple fretboard, and we have maple neck. Same thing, same deal here. I hope I'm getting it here. And we do have unfortunately the headstock does not match, but it's a still beautiful bass. It is a 3-tone sunburst. These pickups are Roswell pickups. I believe that's the in-house brand for Harley Benton. All right. So I think that's most of it. Let's go ahead and go through it. I think everything else is. Oh yeah, the other thing is that this bass is active. You got the control cavity with 1 battery, and we have the 6 bolts rather, that makes this neck pretty stable. But let's go through it real quick. Go through the sounds. We're going to position 1. Let's get a little volume. Alright, here we go. Position 1 is coils 1 and 2 in parallel. That one. Let's go to position number 2. This is the jazz setup, coils 2 and 4 in parallel. Let's see if we can slap a little bit. Now, the other thing I did, I may not have told you, or you may already know, they extend the neck pretty far into the body, so that if you're going to do any slapping, especially on that jazz setting, on this second setting, it's hard to get your finger here because it's pretty close to this first pickup. And if you're like me, I kind of want to get my finger in here to dig, to do the snap part. So it's hard to do that. You have to change your technique, your right hand technique. So let me see if I can do the best I can here with this. So not bad. I like that tone if we can kind of get in there and get it. All right, so the third switch is, like I said, is the first coils on each pickup in parallel. The second coils on each pickup in parallel, and the whole thing is in series, I believe. So we can check the website, and I'll put the documentation up. And if I'm wrong, the website will be right. All right, there we go. All right, so here we go. So let's go to position number 4, which is just this front coil on the back pickup. All right, I will warn you, this will get really, really burpy and bitey. So something like that. Okay. Now, fifth position is both coils engaged on the back. That's in parallel. Now, that is probably more of the Stingray sound to me, or Stingray-like. All right. Let's see if I can do a little slapping on this one. Okay, let me see if I can do a little slapping on this one. Okay, I actually like that sound. That's actually a pretty good sound. So as you can see, you have 5 different basses in one bass. This is pretty fantastic for $180. I paid $180 for this bass, plus $35 or something like that in shipping overseas, and and then the tax added on. But it's a no-brainer. The only other thing that I really don't like is when you turn up the volume, you can hear kind of like some radio station coming through. So it's not shielded very well. So if you know how to do the shielding, this is worth the money. And the only other problem that I think I see is being able to slap. But if you are a fingerstyle bassist and you don't slap, this bass is a great bass. The Germans know how to construct things, and they have done it. This is pretty good. All right, again, this is the Harley Benton MM 85A, I believe is what it's called. So thank you very much. Again, this is the home of Gruvlow, the bald head bassist. And hopefully you enjoyed the review. All right, and here comes my sons with some instructions for you at the end of this video. Thank you.
Smash that subscribe button and select the like button for more videos.